The city was dead, its bones scattered in ash and flame. Towering buildings, once symbols of Earth's pride, stood like broken teeth against the blood-orange sky. Fires crackled in the rubble. Smoke rose in lazy, poisoned curls. In the heart of it all, she knelt. Her name was Commander Varela of the Thalari Dominion, daughter of the Prime Strategist, a conqueror of 5 worlds, and now a prisoner of 1. Black and gold armor clung to her like a second skin, scratched and seared from battle, but still regal. The horned crown atop her head had not been removed, not out of respect, but as mockery. She knelt not from surrender, but because her legs had given out from exhaustion and blood loss hours ago. Footsteps crunched through the debris behind her. Heavy, confident. "I expected a lot more screaming," said a voice. Male, low, coarse, unmistakably human. She did not turn. Her eyes stayed forward, on the ruins of a once mighty cathedral now buried in its own bones. "You didn't win," she said, voice like cracked glass. "You delayed extinction." "Maybe." The man came into view, shirtless, his body a roadmap of old wounds and fresh bruises. He carried no weapon, none that she could see. "But we're still breathing, and you're on your knees. So, for now, I'll take that as a win." He crouched in front of her, eyes level with hers. Pale blue, ringed with fatigue, but not fear. He had the look of someone who had run out of things to lose and found power in it. "You're Rourke," she said, "captain of the Earthborn Resistance, leader of a faction that should have perished 2 solar cycles ago." "Sounds about right," he replied, wiping soot from his brow with the back of his hand. "And you're the one who promised your council Earth would be pacified in 6 days. It's been 60. Because you cheated." "No," he said, standing. "Because you don't understand us. And that's not cheating. That's just being human." Varela's lips parted, then pressed into a firm line. She had studied humans for years. Their history, their media, their weapons and wars. She'd watched their civilizations devour themselves from within. But what she'd never grasped, what no Dominion strategist had, was this: humans didn't break. They twisted, reshaped, and turned trauma into fuel. "You weaponized our own ships," she said. Rourke nodded. "Reverse-engineered your neural rifles, too. Couple of kids in a bunker figured it out using scrap parts and a car battery." "That's impossible." "Yeah, we hear that a lot," he said, almost bored. "But here we are." She looked past him. Bodies, both human and Thalari, littered the street. Some in piles, some still smoldering. She had lost her squad here, every elite warrior under her command, incinerated or shot down by guerrilla tactics that had no place in war doctrine. Improvised traps, civilian decoys, suicide strikers. "Why didn't you kill me?" she asked. Rourke didn't answer immediately. Instead, he stepped to her side and looked up at the sky. The burnt clouds rolled in like waves, and somewhere in the distance, the low thrum of a Dominion patrol vessel echoed, searching, no doubt, for her signal. "I want you to go back," he said at last. "Tell your people, not just that you failed, but why. They won't believe me." "Oh, they will," he said. "Fear's funny like that. It spreads quicker than plasma fire." She felt a flicker of anger. "You think you've won because of a few clever tricks and improvised weapons?" "No," he said. "We won because we don't give a damn about your rules." Rourke crouched beside her again, leaned in close. "You come from an empire that calculates every outcome. You want predictable enemies, clean battles, honor, strategy, control. We don't do that. We throw rocks when we run out of bullets. We hack your tech with rusted tools and duct tape. You came expecting a fight. You got a nightmare." Varela met his gaze, her voice cold. "You are chaos." "No," he said. "We're desperation." With teeth. Silence fell. Around them, the wind picked up, carrying ash like snow. Varela lowered her gaze for the first time. Not in shame, but in consideration. She had underestimated humans, not their weapons or numbers, but their psyche. They fought like wounded animals. No surrender, no symmetry, just survival at all costs. I killed 37 of your people in the last 3 days, she said quietly. He didn't flinch. And we'll bury them in the dirt you scorched. Then keep fighting. You're going to lose, she said. Maybe, he shrugged. But first, we're going to teach your empire what fear tastes like. From his pocket, Rourke pulled a small data chip, its edges scorched. He offered it to her. What is this? She asked. Proof. Of everything. Our tactics. Your losses. Our tech mods. It's encoded in a Dominion dialect. Your own people will believe it came from you. She hesitated, then took it. Go home, Commander, Rourke said, stepping back. Let them know what's waiting for them here. And if I refuse? You won't, he said without ego, just certainty. Behind him, more humans emerged from the shadows. Dirty, half-armored, wounded. A girl no older than 15 cradled a plasma rifle too large for her frame. An old man with cybernetic limbs leaned on a twisted metal pole. None looked like soldiers. All looked like survivors. We've been broken before, Rourke said, eyes on his people. But every time we come back sharper, meaner, hungrier. Varela rose slowly. Her legs shook, but she stayed upright. The crown still sat on her head, but it felt heavier now. You want me to be your messenger. I want you to be their warning. She turned, the data chip clutched in her hand like a blade. They won't run. I know, he said. That's the fun part. She took 3 steps, then paused. We'll bring reinforcements. Entire fleets. Millions of warriors. And we'll still be here, he said, grinning. With rocks and duct tape and bad intentions. For the first time in her life, Commander Varela didn't feel superior. She felt studied, dissected, outplayed. The Dominion could erase continents, but they had no answer for this kind of resistance. For this kind of humanity. She vanished into the smoke. Behind her, the city burned, and in its ashes, something terrifying was being born.